From the Chattahoochee Tech Studios, this is your Paulding County Cast, catching you up on the latest news, social media, all the interesting happenings, and a whole lot more right here in Paulding County.
Welcome to your Paulding County Cast. I'm Melissa Carter. Let's take a look at our top stories. Some exciting news for businesses in downtown Dallas. The Dallas Downtown Development Authority has announced the launch of the Boost Grant Initiative, designed to fuel growth and innovation for local businesses. This financial assistance covers marketing, equipment upgrades, and more without the worry of repayment. Funded by local fundraising efforts, including the annual Pumpkin Fest, this grant is a true community effort. To learn more about how your business can benefit, visit dallasga.gov or mydallasga.com. This from Paulding Today. Are you looking for a Halloween thrill? Well, head to Dallas for the Manors Mill Haunted Light Show, a spectacular display of spookiness. Nestled off Buchanan Highway, this enchanting show features 6 animatronics, a pirate ship, and a dazzling light display with over 2,400 RGB pixels. That just means it's very fancy. Homeowner Brian Kirby and his neighbor have crafted this haunting wonderland for over 25 years. It's a 12-minute show and happening nightly from 7:30 until 10. Remember to be respectful, turn off your headlights, and bring a donation if you're feeling generous. This from Fox 5. On October 24th, Herschel Jones Middle School opened the Flourishing Tigers Family Resource Center, honoring the legacy of the beloved Dr. Sammy McClure Sr. This dedicated space supports families involved in the Title I program, providing essential resources and guidance. The ceremony featured a moment of silence for Dr. McClure, a tour of the new center, and a symbolic tree planting, signifying growth and community spirit. This from the Paulding County School District. Weather for today in Hiram and Dallas, partly sunny with a high of 77 and a low of 60. For your Halloween, partly sunny skies with a high of 78. And for the trick-or-treaters, the low is only going to get down to 60, so a pleasant evening. And then Friday, cloudy skies with a high of 75 and a low of 59.
Learn how to succeed and win big in life, plus much, much more. Listen to the Red Hot Read podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
98.7 Chat Tech, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
What we did at Chattahoochee Tech mainly focused on the more environmental aspect of that: soil sampling, stream assessments, land assessments, and then also the geographic interface with that as well.
The majority of our students are on the traditional side, but we do have a pretty big percentage. I'd say, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, around 30% of the students are non-traditional who do come back, who've been working in the field for years and want to get a degree in engineering.
So many of the instructors that work here are so passionate about what they teach because they come from that field. And, the first week is, hey, how you doing? And the next week is, let's grab this gear and go out and shoot video and then put it together. Let's work on figuring out how to be storytellers.
Visit chattahoocheetech.edu, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
Your financial future just got a whole lot brighter. At Credit Union of Georgia, we're excited to offer free checking and savings accounts with exceptional benefits. Earn 3% APY on balances up to $25,000 with our Checking Plus program and enjoy unlimited ATM fee refunds. Imagine getting paid up to 2 days earlier with early paycheck access. Plus, receive a complimentary box of checks upon account opening and a free visit with our financial advisor for personalized expert guidance. Unlock these exclusive benefits and more by joining Credit Union of Georgia today. Your financial future starts here.
Qualifying conditions apply. Visit cuofga.com for details.
And we're back with more of your Paulding County Cast.
From the Paulding County Crime Facebook page, your arrest report: Keanu Miranda was booked on October 24th for being a convicted felon and first offender probationer in possession of a firearm, which is prohibited. Additionally, he was charged with loitering or prowling. From the What's Happening in Paulding Facebook page, Annie Cuppett says apologies in advance for being a Karen. But this morning around 10:45, some teenage boy almost caused a catastrophic accident. He was turning left onto Harmony Grove Church off Cedar Crest, or possibly a U-turn. He was in the turn lane with a yellow arrow, made his turn in front of fast oncoming traffic. He swerved not to get hit by them, and then she goes on in more detail. Now, when I say catastrophic, I mean it. For everyone involved, it was a grayish-green, smaller SUV. It all happened so fast. Please remind your teenagers that driving is not a game and they can kill themselves and others. Rant over. Have a beautiful and safe day. Well, Brandy Johnson said, so instead of complaining about it online where said teenager will probably never see this, perhaps make a difference and volunteer at West Metro Driving School at North Paulding. Just a thought. Mo Padgett said, I'm glad everyone involved are safe, but I highly agree people need to be more careful and pay more attention on the road. And Jackie McCarver said dash cam would be helpful to all parents. Your word story of the day comes from New York, where actor Timothée Chalamet surprised fans by attending his own look-alike contest in Lower Manhattan, which attracted a large crowd and resulted in police intervention due to an unpermitted event. The contest, organized by YouTube personality Anthony Poe, promised a $50 prize and featured contestants dressed as Chalamet's characters. Now, despite police dispersing the crowd and arresting one person, the event continued at a nearby playground. Miles Mitchell, dressed as Willy Wonka, won the contest, delighting onlookers by tossing candy and posing for photos. This from the Associated Press.
And here's some events to get you out of the house.
Some events coming up on Saturday, November 16, beginning at noon, Christmas Market at 1505 Willow Springs Road in Dallas. On Friday, November 22nd, beginning at 4 p.m., Girls Night Out and Pink Friday in downtown Dallas. And then on Saturday, November 23rd, beginning at 3 p.m., the 5th annual Christmas tree lighting in downtown Dallas.
Whether you're new to church, have been a Christian for many years, or looking for a fresh start, you're welcome at New Season Church. New Season is a place where people can believe in God, belong to a family of believers, and become fully devoted followers. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. Join us for one of our 2 Sunday services, 9 or 11 a.m.
Hi, this is Pastor Steve Flockhart. Whether you're new to the Paulding community or have been here since the day you were born, New Season Church is a place where all are welcome. From our exciting children and student ministries to our engaging Bible studies and small groups and events, I promise New Season Church has a place for you.
New Season Church, just off Highway 278 at 4457 Atlanta Highway in Hiram. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. New Season looks forward to seeing your entire family this Sunday, and feel free to check us out online at newseason.cc. We believe what comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us. We look forward to seeing you Sunday at 9 or 11 a.m. at New Season Church in Hiram. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Paulding County Cast wherever you get your podcasts.
In sports, some recent high school football scores. East Paulding narrowly defeated South Paulding with a score of 31-28. Pebblebrook won against Paulding County, finishing 21-7. Cartersville edged out Hiram 45-43 thanks to a 38-yard field goal as time expired. And Walton triumphed over North Paulding with a score of 42-17. And finally, daylight savings time ends this weekend, officially on November 3rd, giving an extra hour of sleep, but resulting in darker afternoons. We fall back. Let's remember, we fall back. Arizona and Hawaii, they stay on standard time, so they're the only 2 states that don't do this. Adjusting sleep schedules gradually and getting more sunlight can help ease in this transition. This from WSB.
A new, exciting podcast about dads for dads. Legacy Makers, a conversation for dads. Download now wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by their respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and/or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast.